Drawing from observations made while traversing over 140 districts alongside President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni's campaign trail, the task force highlighted critical findings intended to secure the party's dominance through 2031. The central theme of the report is the deeply troubling state of the NRM primary elections. The task force warned that internal injustices have surpassed any standard reconciliation efforts, particularly in Arua and Namutumba.
We have a report of about 180 pages here, and in it we have 10 burning issues which trouble our people at the grassroots, which were not mentioned at the rallies, or some were mentioned but half mentioned.
To restore credibility, the report recommends a rigorous performance audit of the NRM Electoral Commission and suggests conducting by-elections in contested areas rather than relying on party tribunals, noting that fewer than 10% of petitioners are satisfied with tribunal rulings.
People of Uganda, the NRM supporters, don't get much from the tribunals which are set to resolve NRM primary issues. Instead, they chose or they suggest for rerunnings or for by-elections in NRM primaries.
Regarding the parish development model, the report described it as a potentially transformative program, but identified a hidden gap in its implementation. Consequently, the task force has recommended that no further capital be injected into the PDM fund until this underlying issue is effectively addressed, asserting that even £1 billion investment per parish would yield minimal impact otherwise. The report also addresses systemic failures in the judiciary, noting that the Ugandan court system is crippled by backlogs and corruption, with only 88 high court judges for 45 million people.
We realize that a single high court judge in Uganda has got over 1,000 files. Okay? And we realized that when we sat down to do some calculations, that if each single file is allocated 10 to 15 days of working to finish it, a single judge in Uganda, a single high court judge, will need 27 years to complete the backlog that is already filed in the courts.
This judicial strain is also linked to land disputes, where the task force argued that the underlying cause of the land grabbing lies more within the failing judicial system than with mafia groups.
We have noted a very big gap in tackling issues. Sometimes the issues that are concerning the grassroots people, it's not addressed. They don't have any forum. Some people are not in the structure, some people are not in the party. But these are the people who easily open to us.
Further findings highlighted internal party infighting in regions like Busoga, Teso and Buganda, which the task force claims creates entry points for the opposition. Additionally, the report noted that 70% of religious followers feel their grassroots leaders, such as imams and village preachers, are excluded from government programs. The task force intends to hand over the report to President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the CDF Muhoozi Kainerugaba, and the Speaker of Parliament Aneta Among, in a bid to devise appropriate measures of addressing the gaps within the existing party structures.